I just took a turn, took a swerve. Now the wheels. Whoa, you're making me dizzy. All right. I wanted to be early, so here, Hershey, you talk to the people first. All right. Let me know when my subscriber. Let me know when the people join, Hershey. Okay. So, dogs, BBLs, and watermelons, which means dogs, Bibles, and watermelons, by the way. I know there's another meaning for BBL, it's just like a plastic surgery procedure. But Bricks knows what I'm talking about. Ain't that right, Bricks? If Bricks ever watches, hey, stop it. Boom, 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 boom. Anybody join? Who we got? Who we got in the feed? Hershey, how come you smell like Pringles? Bricks. I was just you see we got the BBL on the title. Peps, what's up, Peps? BBL. Yo, Timmy, what's Gucci? Well, I've never been this early. I should be a lot earlier more often. I shouldn't relate to that feeling. Gabriella, is my dog gay? All these dogs are dudes, and all these dudes like to hump dudes. I'm not sure if they're gay or not, but can you be mod? Why should I make you mod, Timmy? Am I gonna have to take it from you? Am I gonna have to take it from you if I make you a mod again? Is that what's gonna have to happen? Please make Timmy a mod. I know what I did was wrong, and I won't. Wait, please make me a mod again. I know what I did was wrong, and I won't do it again. You know there's a storm coming, Mr. Wayne. And when there's more people in this chat, you guys. What? When there's more people in this chat, I can't be moderating my moderators. You understand that? You get that? I understand you guys want to be mods for the wrong reasons. Because it's cool. But you can't, that's not around here. You got a blue name around here, comes with responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. You understand? Do you understand me? What comments did I miss? Because the last stream everyone was spamming everybody. I remember when everyone was spamming that. That was kind of cool, wasn't that? Justice for Bricks to be mod. That's funny. Bricks was here before you, Peps. Do you know, how do you know of Bricks? You sent me a good... Listen, all right, y'all. If I make you a mod, are you gonna start arguing with Haley? He's in all the community posts, yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay, okay, go. Here, put your hand on your chest. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I haven't said the Pledge of Allegiance in so long, it's not even funny, dog. I just took a turn, took a swerve, now I'm built different. Wanted me to go up around, get a wheel different. Alexis, what's up? Did you hear about the Pope's announcement today? Sure didn't. Yo, Mr. Edits, dog. Welcome to the main event. And when I say main event, you know what I mean. I don't mean main event because this is a chill live stream, and it's uh-oh, we got a Mexican standoff. What am I doing? For today's live stream, it's dogs, BBLs, and watermelons. Oh, he's getting crouching tiger stance. His brother's going in for the kill. Here in the national wild of the Serengeti, we find ourselves with Snickers and Reese's, two brothers that often hump each other. I'm sorry, I should be reading the comments. I'm probably gonna have to leave the live a little bit early because he announced Jesus is coming back as a zombie because Civil was also. What? What are you talking about? You got Snickers winning? Yep, that's right, Peps. You are a mod. I'd like to thank my mom and dad and Reese's for this moderation. The Pope, huh? The Pope said Jesus is coming back as a... Oh boy. What channel was this on? What TV channel was this on? As you can see, usually on National Geographic, it's not that interesting. We got feet pics. You something else. Okay, is that today's entertainment, boys? Guys, we got to get that. That's not going to cut it, Reese's. I said, what's up with your leg? I said that's not going to cut it. Are you mad you want to be a moderator too? If you do a pose, I'll make an edit about it. If I make a pose, oh, you make edits, huh? I should put a short up. I do a pose in a short. I have to upload that. It's feeding time, guys. Okay, so you said, what the hell are those things? Those small animals? Share some money with Timmy. Yeah, I gotta post an edit. I do a pose in some shorts. I gotta send you that. Those are some dope poses I did. I need something to prop my phone up. This might work. Only for today. Yeah, I've never seen those before. These dogs. These are Yorkshire. I don't know. They're not my dogs. Only for today. Can I do a pose? Hold up. I can't fit a pose. I'm not in good pose clothes. I gotta upload the short today. If I upload the short today, is that cool? What's my skincare routine? It's not as good as it should be, Emma. It's not as good as it should be. Cheese has been summoned. Welcome to the main event, Cheese. Okay, cool, Izzy. Can you get a shout out? What's your name? Is it Jaden? Bum. Okay. I just took a turn for the word. Now I'm still spinning. What's your name? Your parents feel weird. That's all right. Yeah. Okay, freestyle time. Every time someone asks for a shout out, I guess I got to do a freestyle. Big shout out to. How am I gonna do this? Can you get mod back? Everyone wants their mod back, but yo, I got a different track. I got a different rack. I need some different stacks. Shout out to Jaden. Yo, I'm on a different whack path. Whack path. I need 2 black maths. I need 2 black math professors. Oh, teacher, please don't reach her. Jason Bourne out here. Everybody's stealing. I need to at least end the live stream a little better. Big shout outs to Timmy and big shout outs to Bricks. Alonzo Reyes, I see you. What is up, chick? I mean, I'm not sure if you a dude or a Girl, but this don't matter. It's a cruel world. I gotta spit bags, spit bars, we gotta go. I got 3 dogs, actually, I never know. Cause I got a few more paws, I got a few more dogs, I got a few more raw eggs in the oven. And I need to boil them so I keep loving. Let me stop. Let me stop. Faith has been summoned. Yes, faith has been summoned. Ladies and gentlemen, your K-pop idol has arrived. Isashikan. I'm gonna look away from the thing. Oh, you're a guy. Alonzo said he's a guy. Yo, Regis, you wanna know why? He was born that way. But these lives, these stay boring. These lives are so boring, eh? Oh, okay. I need to feed these dogs. W in the chat. Truth or dare, guys. What are we picking? Truth or dare? Truth or where? Truth or dare? Truth will care. Omar, what's Gucci, Omar? Yeah, that's what I should do. Every time, truth, dare, crack the toilet seat. I ever tell you guys one time I was pooping so hard that I got a nosebleed? Things that you guys don't need to know, really. Tegan, what's up, Tegan? Gango, mango. Yo, you about to be here for the BBL we about to get later? We're going to read 1 Thessalonians 5. Is it disrespectful to call the Bible a BBL? It catches your attention, though, doesn't it? Catches your attention. New message. Yo, who wants another shout out? Cause these Nats is back, the whack a pack. Tegan, did I say hi to you? How does one crack a toilet seat? Yeah, that is a good thing. I would say so because it's blasphemy. Is it blasphemy? To remove the I and the L out of the Bible. Do I have a Bible in my... I have a short attention span. You're not alone. Is Tommy still in this? Must not be. I did say hi to you. Okay, cool. Bam 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 bam. Yo, Hershey, stop licking yourself. Hershey, stop licking yourself. Whoa, that's a lot of red. Yeah, because I'm making a joke out of the Holy Scripture. BBL is wild. It catches your attention, though, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm somewhat in I am in discussion about that, Brody, because I definitely don't want to be disrespecting the Scripture. So, can you spit bars and have Timmy in them? The author that rhyme with Timmy. That's why you're here. I feel like too many dudes press. How many dudes press on this because of the BBL? I feel like most people don't even know I put BBL. I'm gonna attract a really bad crowd if I keep saying BBL over and over again. And then I'm reading 1 Thessalonians 5. So we know Jesus loved you, Gango, Mango. I took whatever first turd came out. That's wild to me. What's up, Omar? I know it's Bible, but it's... Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's disrespectful. I need to pray about that. I need to see about that. We need to know before things get dicey. Oh, see, every time someone wants a shout out, I gotta do a freestyle. You understand that? You said the dudes be spawning ever since I mentioned that. Dino Nuggets Empire, what's up? Dino Nugget, that's a big bug on the wall. It's a big bug on the wall, bug on the toe. I'm hungry. What's for lunch? What's for dinner? Yo, Timmy, you gotta ease up on all of the your butt hurts so bad in the comment section. These dudes are gonna get the wrong idea scrolling by. Wrong idea. Bum 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 bum. Chicken Alfredo. I don't know what to say though. Everybody's crazy, but have you tried Play-Doh? Blue, red, orange, green. Get away from me, Reese's. No, I'm not mean. Black boy from Texas, he looking like Sheen. Jimmy Neutron, please. I got a new coupon for the memes. Ooh, who wanna try me? 24 hours at Whataburger. High key, it was painful. I'm still recovering from it. I need to pray for my stomach. You need another prayer again? Can you prank call someone? Like who? Like my ex-girlfriend? Everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, you should do that. You should do that. 24 hours at the beach. You guys really like that 24 hours at the beach one. Last time I called, she didn't pick up, so everybody said yes. Y'all messed up. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. All right, Peps. Look at that. Send it your way at light speed. Who find somebody with a live stream like me? Kai, speed, oh my. His way brick. Austin, what's up, Austin? I have a large quantity of Bush's baked beans with bacon bits in my pocket. 24 hours of AI song. I'm a rocket. A song or your voice. Yo, Timmy, you gotta ease up on the butt comments, dog. You gotta ease up on them butt comments. What's up, man? Where am I right now? I'm in the southern state of Texas. Howdy, ma'am. I mean, ma'am. Good to see you doing well. Austin, do I know you? 24 hour, yo, Flower Ray, what's good? Is 24 hours an AI song or your voice? Oh, 24 hours is my voice. It's my voice. Now playing 24. Although it does not sound like me, yeah? Yeah, it does not. I could have sworn I saw that white dot move. Trip me up. And 24 hours is my voice. I know, right? That was pretty nice. Right? Jim Jones, I got big bones. You want a shout out? Big scones. Them things nasty. Starbucks tried it. They tried me. It's 9:15. Do you know where your children are? Don't you remember Trayvon? Yeah, I do remember Trayvon. What are you doing, Jordan? I'm feeding the dogs. Feeding dogs. Jim Jones, you going somewhere with this conversation? Yeah, see, that's, you know, as easy as it is to put you on timeout, I'm gonna let you say another crazy comment. Then I'm gonna put you on time. Do I remember Michael Jordan in high school? I see a bruise on my leg. What? I see a bruise on your leg. Ba-ba. wonder. Yo, what's Gucci? What's Gucci? What's Gucci? You're scared Timmy will put you in timeout? Well, I guess we're gonna find out now, won't we? You want to read all the Psalms in the Bible? I wonder how long that would take. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're joking, Jim Jones, but that's not actually funny, you dig? Actually, I'm not sure Jim Jones is actually still here. Is Jimmy, you still here? Do you think there is a YouTube video about it? About all of Psalms? Yeah, there probably is plenty of people that read through all of Psalms. Kay, what's good, Kay? Miranda, nice seeing you again. Hold on, guys. I gotta warm up their food. All right. So I'm stepping away. Oh, do you guys want to watch them in the meantime? You guys want to? Look at the dog. Look at dog meat. Yep. Say hi to the subscribers. Wow, he actually said hi. That's so cute. Ain't that cute? If anyone's saying anything, hold on. I'm clearly not reading it right now. Find some way to entertain yourselves for a few minutes. Okay. How much can you see from up there? That's a good amount. That's a good amount. That's a good amount, Slick. I need what do I need? What do I need? Isn't there a small plate? Small plate. Wait. Oh. Plate. Okay, what we got? Every time someone wants a shout out, who said wiping is for nerds? I should delete that comment. You're writing people's names and where they're from and the color got written down. Yeah, I remember you, Miranda. I saw your comment on another video. Let's hope this channel is about who God truly is, not some false Christianity that a lot of channels are preaching. Did you notice the BBL in the title? Is that why you're here? W dog in the chat. Does that say Neo? He's talking to Timmy Bro, yo. Y'all be putting a whole bunch of butt stuff in the comments. Like I'm on the toilet. Drawing Deadpool right now. Wow, this beef smells really good. I think you dogs are gonna have to find some other beef. You're gonna go get some watermelon? You need a lot more watermelon in your life, Timmy. Your dogs are cute. Thank you. They're not my dogs. That's my boss. They're my boss. This is hot. This is hot. Hot. Reyes for the, this is hot. Are you ready for your beef, Reese's? I should do a little taste test. Your fit is good. Appreciate you. This is also not mine. This is stolen. But I like this green though. This green is nice. My favorite color was green at one point. Before it was red and black. It was like it was my second favorite color. What am I eating? I'm preparing dog food. Did I just see steam? I'm just supporting Timmy and what he wants to dedicate his life to. Timmy needs to wipe his butt. You need to clean your butt, Timmy. I've got a cat and she's your boss. Also, you understand, yeah? Well, actually, I think you might I think you might still be on a different level. Like, these are my dogs. I have not bought dogs. I'm not a dog man. But for baby girl, I'll be a dog man though. Buy 2, 3 dogs. No joke, I'm not a dog man. In reality, Timmy is the only OG here. Timmy is the most, he's like the first one to watch me out of everyone here. Timmy dedicating his life to wiping his butt. Timmy's dedicating my live streams to butt stuff. Oh man, Reyes, that got like, who is Timmy? Timmy's the, he's one of the moderators. Yeah, that's Timmy right there. Timmy just talks about poop in all of my live streams. Does Timmy have a potty mouth? No, not really. He's just literally always talking about pooping and being constipated. We gotta find something else to, hey, Timmy, why did you time that out? I can't even see him. Are you trying to lose your mod that fast? What did they say, Tim? Crafty Karen, are you new around here? I don't recognize that name. We gotta watch our mouths around here, y'all. But see, you should be censoring comments with curses, yes, Timmy, but without the curses. What did KLN say? What do we got? 9 people in the chat. Is it pancake time? You're a bad dude, Tim. And that's what they say on the streets. They say you're a bad dude. For all of you guys who see how boring this live stream is, give me ideas for how I could make this better. Yeah, Timmy, why did you block KLM? What am I doing? Wow, that's another Lala. I'm breaking up dog food. Got my hands all oily and whatnot. Very boring. Yeah, we need more. We need entertaining ideas. Faith. Now we have all agreed that this is boring. That's a hint, is it? No, KLN. Sometimes my moderators, they time out people by accident, and then I have to take moderation from them. And then they start to really understand what it means to be a moderator. You know what would make this less boring? What, Lala? Glorious, like it's nothing. What are you talking about, Briggs? You guys, you ready to sing my song? What song? I don't know what song. You should sing something. What should I sing? Ute, Papa, Ute. You said answer. What do you mean? What do you mean, Faith? I'm answering. Faith, what are you talking about? You could play like games or something fun. Am I a soccer player playing for France? Do I look like Mbappe? You know, Faith, it's a lot easier to just type in your question again or what you were saying again instead of not saying that. Your songs don't rap, Timmy. They gotta rap. They gotta rhyme. You say you're annoying, Bricks? How is dog food oily? Wow, you said that before? I didn't catch that. Dog food isn't oily. The kibble's not oily. The beef that I'm adding to it is oily. Now I need to wash my hands. Wow. Jesus is the King and He's alive. Hallelujah, Jesus is alive. I looked at the grave and the stones rolled aside. As for me and my house, we gon' serve the Christ. I need something else to sing. You love reading the Psalms? Yeah, the Psalms are dope. Where's bro at? Um. Hey, maybe. Oh, maybe you guys can. No, never mind. Where do you think I should go that would be entertaining? That's another question I got for y'all. I like Batman. I think Spider-Man is not better than Batman. What do you think, Jordan with hair? Jordan with hair. It's watermelon time. Watermelon time, watermelon time. Why am I doing the Bible last? Why am I doing the BBL last? I'm not sure if I feel convicted about that yet. Although it's not about whether I feel convicted. If some of you guys start going around saying, Mom, are we going to go to church to read the BBL? That's not going to be that's not going to look good for my reputation. Listen to Misery. Wait, what are we? Someone, you mean Spider-Man told you to shut up? I'm bored. So who's new here and who wants to know about Jordan? Hey. I'm with Timmy all the way. I'm eating smart food popcorn and Dr. Pepper. I seen this stream last night and this person was in the shower while they were on live. I don't know what's the point to do that. I wonder what would happen if I streamed while sleeping. See, that's the people that need to be getting timed out. They said hairline's looking demonic. Yo, that's wild. You guys have something new to say about my hairline all the time. That's funny. Timed out Spider-Man lover for saying, what are we gonna do? Yeah, see, Spider-Man timed out Spider-Man lover for saying what? I appreciate you, Herb. Why they slept on the stream. I was actually considering making you mod a little earlier, Cheese. I think you might be worthy. I'm not too sure. Timmy done put, keep that person who put someone in timeout for 86 seconds with a K and an 86. Who's the K86? So, Timmy, you put Spider-Man back on timeout, huh? Can we see your dogs? Where are the dogs? What do you mean you didn't do anything? You put Spider-Man on timeout. I'm just saying someone put someone on timeout for 80. Okay, Rana, what's up? What's Rana? Raina? Let's not joke about. I don't even remember what word. Oh, he looks at his phone number is that's okay. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure someone telling you to shut up is not a reason to put you on timeout. Not a reason to put them on timeout. Although, I imagine clearly Timmy doesn't like to be told shut up, Haley, so you should probably stop telling him to shut up. If I mod you, you're just going to put him on timeout. Oh, just wanted to be here once. Darling, it's been a minute. Do not mod Spider-Man. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go to your comment, Faith. You're saying You know, instead of saying read your comment, Faith, you should probably just say your comment again. That would be how's my day? Pretty Bree. My day is my day has been pretty interesting. Pretty simple. What? There's more. Darling, you're out here. Let me do what I need to do, cause y'all stay fighting about mods, and there's more to life than mods. You guys get that, right? You guys get this, right? Okay, Faith, you trying to get my attention again? Spider-Man mod, and I'm out. Timmy. That's why I haven't been here. I've been working out more. That's a good thing, darling. You don't need to be on the internet more. I'm on the internet to try and do a few things. Spider-Man is harassing Timmy. Spider-Man's harassing Timmy, even though, yo, y'all be. I'm gonna like take the chat off for like a week. Reset my OGs. Timmy doesn't like being told shut up. Haley doesn't like being put on timeout for telling Timmy shut up. I gotta be a parent out. I gotta be a parent over here. You're going to cry if you don't get mod. Well, if you get mod, you're just gonna put Timmy in timeout. So, can I draw? And then there's always like some side conversations. Somebody will be like, I'm sad. Someone's disrespecting me. And then Bricks will be out here like, yo, I got a joke. I got a joke. Oh, I'm not being via. You told, yo, am I, can I draw? Not really. Still haven't quite, you don't feel welcomed here? You mean you don't feel welcomed by Timmy? Wait, why'd you put Herb on thing? I think meant someone else, Timmy. I got a joke, says the most heinous thing I can imagine. Cheese man, you still want to be a mod with all this? You see all this stuff going on, and you want to be a mod? How come y'all keep timing out Herb? El Pepe, shout out to Gaming in the Mr. Gaming in the chat. Wait a minute, isn't that like a curse word? I don't feel welcome by anyone there telling Timmy time out me. Timmy put you on timeout because you told him to shut up. Haley, you remember that? You remember that? Yes, who... I might. Yeah, and it's not the first time this happened, Haley. You told him to shut up before, and this whole thing was happening before. You remember that? I think about selling my channel. Yeah, I think about it every day. I'm out here moderating my moderators. My moderators of four viewers. Nobody needs to go anywhere. You guys just need to watch your mouths. Haley should probably stop telling Timmy to shut up, and Timmy could probably talk a little bit less about his butt. And help Timmy. I'm scared. Why are we fighting? I don't. People are getting their feelings hurt, darling, over some very, very non-important things. But and then you got dudes out here. This is who needs moderating. Have I looked at the price for your channel? Where do I even look for that? How do I price my channel? Is there a website for that? Faith, you said you're just gonna stick to taking the gay comments out of the live. Can I kick Timmy out of the chat? I don't even see Timmy. Where is Timmy? Guys, Tabari, yo, I think I'm probably this what I'm gonna do, which is probably gonna affect the live. Changes you make a file goes to like wait to a chat across the stream or channel. That's what we gonna do. I'm just gonna shut the chat off because y'all talking about a lot of stuff that don't need to. It's really not important, right? Got people telling me they gay for me. Got people asking to be mod. Got people on timeout that shouldn't be on timeout. Now I gotta moderate the whole chat. Now I gotta moderate the chat. Now I gotta just lecture y'all. Is that what you guys want? This is what we gotta do first. I said dogs, BBLs, and watermelons. Did I not? I believe I said that. So. Is there a way I could like dogs, BBL, watermelon? Let's see if we can't teach Reese's a trick. Reese's, come here. Reese's, come here. Sit. How come you guys can't listen like Reese's? How come you guys can't listen? Sit. Sit. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, down. Down. No. I said down. Sit. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I just want to throw you at the wall. That sounds so violent, but you're just so darn cute. Anyway, sit. Sit. Snickers. Sit. Good job. Good job. Alexa, how do I teach my dog to go down?
Start with your dog sitting. Hold a high-value treat near its nose and slowly move your hand down to the floor between its paws. When it lies down, click or say yes and reward. Then introduce the verbal cue down with the same hand signal and practice repeatedly, gradually fading the treats. Are you working on other commands too, or just starting with down?
Alexa, my dog understood how to go down, but now he doesn't understand anymore.
Sounds like the cue got fuzzy. Go back to basics. Sit him, lure with a treat down to the floor, use the same down word, and reward every time. Keep sessions short and repeat often.
Snickers, you know that's your brother, right? You freaky dog.
My brother?
Alexa, stop. Sure Alexa, shut up. Okay. Hey, you're on camera. You're on camera, okay? Come here. Come here. Sit. Good job. Good job. Let's see. Without a hand. Down. I mean, that's kind of... Snickers, sit. Sit. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. How long will you guys stay like that? Oh, not very long, apparently. Hey, Hershey. Hershey, come here. Chandre, come here. Sit. Down. 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 How come you keep nodding like that? Down. Why do you keep doing that? Down. Okay. I see how this is going. What? What you say to me? What you say to me? Sit. Sit. Down. Good job, Hirsch. Good job. Way to teach the children out here. You see that? You see that, guys? Sit. Snickers. Sit. Good job. Okay, good job. Sit. When's the last time you guys got good brushing? Sit, sit, sit. I said sit, sit. You're not sitting. This is the opposite of sitting. Do I need a moderator for you too? Do I need to moderate you and him? Hershey's the only one that could be a moderator. Sit. Sit. Down. Down. Good job, Snickers. Good job, Snickers. Reese's, you used to understand this. Why don't you get it anymore? Ow. Just punch me in the nuts. Sit. Sit. Oh boy. Did one of you guys just throw up on the couch? Oh, that's not throw up. Oh, hey. You guys aren't listening. Snickers, you're not listening. What are you doing? What are you biting in the corner? What is that? This is what you're trying to do, huh? I'm actually kind of hungry, guys. Okay. So, Alexa, how do I teach my dog down without any treats?
Skip the treats and use a strong hand cue. Palm down, moving toward the floor while your dog sits. Then instantly praise or pet them when they flop down. Are you finding that your dog is responding better to the hand signal than the verbal cue?
Alexa, I don't even know, girl.
Fair enough. Sometimes the training just takes time to click.
Just takes time to click. But you knew how to do this before. Well, how come you don't remember? Reese, sit. Sit. Jeez. Sit. 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 Good job. Good job. I know what you need. You want treats, You thick boba tea. That's what you want. Yeah, that's what you want. Your brother, it's quite clear what your brother wants. But as for you, you could call me the Prowler. All right? Okay, so... Okay, Reese, come. Okay, good. Okay, good job, good job, good job. Good job. You just want bacon, don't you? You just want some pig. You want pig? I'm sorry, is the camera in your face? I'm sorry, I could zoom out. Never mind, I'm already zoomed out. See, now I don't even know if this thing is lagging. What do you want, Snickers? You want to play? What are we gonna do about you? What are we gonna do? You see they're watching. Alexa, what dog breeds are best for television? Okay, just act like you don't hear me. That's fine. Okay. Risa, sit. 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 Hey, sit. 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 Good job. Good job. Okay, down. How come you just... Alexa, what do I do when my dog doesn't go down when I tell him down? What? You got something to say, Snickers?
Go back to basics. Sit him, lure with your hand down to the floor while saying down, and reward instantly. Keep sessions short and repeat.
Keep sessions short and repeat. Okay. All right, Reese's. All right. Sit. Down.
Was that for me?
Was that for you? Alexa, stop.
Got it. My mistake wasn't about you.
Mistake? What mistake? Okay, that's gonna be all for the dogs today, folks. Maybe I'll bring the chat on and Let's see. Let's see who's still actually even in the chat. Three people are here. Who's here? Who's still here after all that? This ought to be interesting. This ought to be interesting. Haley is still here. I suppose the dogs were injured. Do you want to hear joke? Bricks, your timing with these jokes is ridiculous. You understand that? Faith is still here. Timmy's still here. Bro turning off chat loses you viewers. Yeah, I know. Always in the chat. Always in the chat. Always in the. Gurmook, what website do I need to look at for selling my channel? Hey guys, do you think I should sell my channel to Gurmook for $6,000? If you're more relaxed. I suppose the dogs tend to have that effect on people. Oh, wow, this thing almost went in the drain. I think that's not a good thing. What's not a good thing? Losing viewership? That's not a good thing. Anise, what's up? Well, going from 11 viewers down to 4 viewers isn't really, I'm not worried about that. Gurmook. Bro, you're in the edit already? But I didn't even make anything. Right, probably just says as good. You probably can't even get like 500 for it. That's a strange little proposition. Oh. What do you call it? Where do I check? Where do you get value for a channel? How do you even check that? Am I gonna have to ask Alexa Gurmook? You gonna make me ask homegirl who couldn't teach my dog? Fate, my name Antonio. Oh, Jennifer. I'm sorry, I didn't say hi. Wait. You said your name's not Jennifer? Antonio, but you could call me Antonio. I cooked and made some lasagna. I could use some lasagna right now. What did the oven say to the chicken? I can't wait to be Bricks. This is a family-friendly show. You understand that? Can I read your message? Which one? The email you sent me? I saw your... I think I saw the last email. Yo! Silent. What's Gucci? I think my hand smells like dog. What about it? Do you remember that live stream, my first live you might watch? We were talking about cars. No, the check. He said, Bricks said he's sorry. You ain't seeing the comment. Which comment, Faith? Just say it again. Yeah, but what's my opinion on mayonnaise? Do you like my opinion? It's either mayonnaise or hot sauce. It's either mayonnaise or hot sauce. Which one you pick, Silent? If I didn't respond to something, you guys gotta just say it again. Going back up is not really a good tactic. Oh, you choose mayo? Hey, what about chocolate or vanilla? Silent. Dip my pancakes in mayonnaise. I have pancakes right now. Should I dip them in mayonnaise? Why not both mayo and hot sauce? I like the way you think, cheese man. When am I ending the live? It's 9:51. I should have been done already. I need to say yes. No. Never in my life have I heard of pancakes and mayo, unless it's like a pancake on a breakfast sandwich with like eggs and sausage in it. Then it kind of makes sense to have mayo. But otherwise, like pancakes and just mayo. You know, I'm not gonna say you're too crazy though, because I've had bread and mayo, just bread and mayo. Bread and mayo actually season. I'm not ignoring your comment. But what if you still don't see it? I see all the other comments that you're saying. Ever heard of waffles and cheese? Yeah. That's why waffles and cheese go really well with the rest of the breakfast sandwich. Have you guys ever seen my McWaffle? Maybe you not. Maybe that was on another channel. You are not reading it? No, I'm not scrolling up, Haley and Faith, so you guys just gotta type it again. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are saying. Have you tried Indian carrot cake? Is that an actual thing? Faithy, are you trying to hide something? You're gonna make me go back to what you're saying. Yeah, see, I go back and it doesn't really help me out because there's no like context to what the comments was. I could see every comment that you send. You know that, right? It would elevate your stream so much if I tried it. I don't think it would, my man. I don't think it would. Little redneck. Little redneck, where you from? I'm from the southern state of Texas, brother. My cousin and I got into a fight today. Should I listen to your dad? Yes, you should listen to your dad. Him telling you to shower is something that you should listen to for sure. Faith, I don't understand what you are saying. It's Chris Tucker. You live in Texas? No way. All my days of going live, and I've never seen another Houstonian around here. Where in Texas you from, partner? You don't want to shower? I know how that can be, but you gotta listen to your dad, and you can't just be listening to your feelings of not wanting to shower. Uncle lives in Texas? Yeah, we're in Texas. Texas! Is Gurmook still here? Look at that, Gurmook. You see how we are right back at good old posts. We are at the same amount of viewership. Bro, Indian carrot cake is so good. Where do I find Indian carrot cake? Or maybe I should try making Indian carrot cake. You said Central Texas? You like the mayonnaise idea? I like the mayonnaise idea when it's with other things. I just can't have pancakes and mayo alone. I'm definitely not about to try that right now. 24 hours, what do you want to do for the next few hours? Bro, Texas is the best state. I got to go to a few more states before I say that. Easy. Now, this sounds weird, but I feel like Texas is the most American state. Be quiet. Be quiet. Texas is the most American state. Hey. Be quiet. Oh, la 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 la. You're messing up my jingle, Reese's. Come here. Come here. Sit. 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 I said sit. Sit. No, are you? I know you didn't just turn your back on me. Don't you dare turn your back on me. Sit. Hey, sit. Sit. I am not about to have disrespect from my mods and you at the same time. You understand? You understand? Go to the Indian store. Thank you later. Okay, we're talking about what? I don't want to lose my phone. What did Fuego say? Did he say something about my hair again? Reese's is losing it. La 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 la. Fuego, are you subscribed? Team protect the dogs. Crazy you named your dogs after chocolate things? Yeah, that they can't eat. Are you humping Hershey? Hey! Snickers, get away from Hershey. Get away from Hershey. Would you like to explain to the chat why you're in this position, This is a family show, Snickers. Sit. Sit. No. Now you want to act all cute. Freaky dog. 24-hour Bark. Oh yeah, this dog is still going. Hey, bud, do you own a cowboy hat? I don't. I should get a cowboy hat. I'm out here in Texas, dog. I should get a cowboy hat. It's another Indian dessert. Do you have the surgery yet? Yeah, none of these guys have any nuts. I heard the beeping noise coming through my room. Yo, cracking. Bricks, what do you... Bricks, everybody here is a dude. What are you talking about? You gotta get one. Ain't no cowboys out the way. Where do you get your hat at? At HEB? Should I get that at Buc-ee's? Do they have that at Buc-ee's? Gulab Jamun tastes like sugary juice. Essentially, it's so good. Who said cracking? Bricks, you want to explain that to Thomas? Since you want to use words like cracking in the family-friendly show? This I gotta see. Wait, Haley's leaving? Love you, Haley. Wait a minute, where's Timmy at? Y'all was on that barber top for a while last night. Yo, Fuego, that was a really good idea. I didn't think there would be a 24-hour barber shop. It's like... Faith, what do you mean? I'm chilling right now. I'm about to get into these dishes. Yeah, Bricks, but how about you explain what that word means to Thomas? I won't be family friendly after I take your... That's, you mean after you buy my channel? Take is an interesting word. Also, yeah, what kind of content would you... Where is the $6,000 of value in this channel? Why is it that you see it and then I do not? Although, mind you, I am posting on this thing every day, so it's not like I don't know this. It's not like I think this thing is worthless. So, Bricks, why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Do K-pop live tomorrow? I was doing K-pop live. You said it's not worth it. I mean, you would only be offering 6,000 if it was worth more than 6,000. Please don't give your channel away. But just think about it, guys. If I give my channel, I'm not giving it away. I'm selling. If I sell my channel, then I could finally have money to go to the World Cup. Psych! Because those tickets are like $10,000. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? Still couldn't go to the World Cup. But I could buy a PlayStation to stream from now. That would be interesting. So my boy telling me the word cracking is like giving a lot of love to someone. Let's say that. I mean, we are in that territory. What, 12 people, 22 likes? Okay, Thomas, you still here? Let's see what happens. Let's bring Alexa into the chat. Alexa, what does it mean when kids say cracking?
When kids say that's cracking, they're usually saying it's excellent or...
No. Alexa, no.
TikTok,
Alexa.
It can...
Oh, wait, Alexa, what can it mean on TikTok?
On TikTok, cracking is a Gen Z slang term for having sex or getting laid, often used in bragging comments.
You understand? Did you hear that, Thomas? Why do I keep ignoring your comments, Lala? Whoa, what was the last one you put? I didn't see it. I don't ignore your comments, guys. I just don't.
The last picture I showed...
Alexa, stop.
The TikTok
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop it. Why are they humping each other if they all got surgery? Snickers likes to... They still hump each other even after their surgery. I don't know why. I mean, they still have it in their system. Jordan, read any comments. I do read comments, y'all. I've been talking to Gurmuk this whole time. Guarantee money, too, as you would receive the money first before any information is handed to me. Yeah, so Thomas, you got the definition of cracking? I'm not sure why I'm like... Technically, I put that this chat is not for children, so I'm pretty sure I could say that cracking means to have sex. But Snickers is just humping the air. That's the weird thing. Oh, I only have one dog named Mocha, so I never see him do it. I'm not sure why I'm acting like I can't say the word sex. Is that like am I gonna get banned for that? What's going through your mind? I'm wondering why you don't want to do it. I like gotta see the like the value, like where you're drawing up this number. Because if you're giving me 6,000, I'm wondering what someone else would give for me. You said 500, but maybe you're lying. You know, you know, cracking the air is crazy. It's more like just humping the air. That's really what he's doing. So this guy's name is Jordan. Faith, what are you doing? I'm a younger person, but you will not get banned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's not like I put that this was for kids. So his favorite places in Hawaii. What are you doing, Faith? They would give you about $500. That wouldn't really give me that would barely give me a PlayStation. How do you know that? How do you know they would only give me 500? His favorite animal is a snake. It has to be something very bad. His job is that he is a dog walker. His favorite sport is outdoors. His favorite movie is I don't really have a favorite movie. His favorite music artist is himself. His favorite song. Golly. Faith, do you write all this down? You must not do this to other live streamers because you're on my live quite consistently. How do you do that? I want to do that. Pin message. I'm gonna pin that. That's cute. That's cute. I can get you in contact with past YouTubers' account I took. Oh yeah, you wanna send an email? You wanna get on Google Meet? You wanna have business call? Zoom meeting at 10 a.m. I was just watching Sing. I was just watching Forbes interview of Brooke. I think it's that TikTok girl that has like 40 million followers. And she was like, oh, I get up and have Zoom meetings around 10 o'clock. Then I get into content before 1 p.m. I'm not sure why I mentioned all that, but I figured you might just have something a little bit more adult to respond to that when I say that. Oh, no, I didn't even check out the time. Faith, you know a lot. She does know a lot. What's up, Grizz? Can I get a mod? I know I ask a lot, but I would be so good. Brooke Monk. Wait, is that her name? It's like I think it's like a blonde girl. She always has like eyelashes or something like that. Sure, why not, Lala? If you jeopardize it, I could always take it from you. So, congratulations, Lala. You are an Avenger now. Because I'm pretty sure you be chill. Bricks over here got more inappropriate jokes than Lala. Maybe it's Brooke Monk. I'm not sure her last name. I didn't really pay attention to her last name. Is she brunette or like blonde? I'm not sure. But the interview came out like 7 days ago or something like that. It's a Forbes thing. It's long. It's like 40 minutes long. But we should have a meeting. We should get on a call, Sing. And I should definitely do my research on how much my channel's worth. No more mods after Lala and Ches. We're gonna need more mods, Faith, if I blow this channel up. Do you think I know what cracking is for my age? You must know what cracking is, Bricks. I imagine most of you guys schedule one like a Google Meet. Yeah, I was, You're welcome, Lala. You're welcome. Do I have your email? Did you ever sign up for like to join the live stream or to make a song, to order a song? I could get your email that way. I can't tell if you're like really serious or if you're trolling me or if you're scamming me or if you're lowballing me or if you're highballing me. I do have a sister. Do you think I should know what cracking is for your age? How old are you again, Briggs? You're so bored right now, Antonio? Wait, from Antonio or? I know, and I am young. Let's just put it that way before you looked it up on Alexa. Yeah, well, considering a lot of people put a lot of crazy stuff in my chat. So you guys being in my live streams, you guys are going to see a lot of like crazy things, unfortunately. But hopefully this could be a place where you guys could get a better understanding as opposed to just going with the flow of everyone. I mean, you could take your time. Can I take my time, though? 13 and a half. If follow a strict bedtime routine. I ignore it completely. Justin, that's not the way of life. Dogs usually use it as a physical release for high emotional arousal. They also use it to release pent-up energy and as a soothing action. That sounds like Snickers in a nutshell. Physical release for high emotional arousal. So I need to give them a chew toy. Again, it's up to you at the end of the day. I'm not forcing you. Yeah, you could, what do you call it? You could give me your email if you press one of the links. Press one of the links, either to join the live stream link. I'll get your email, or if you order a song link. I mean, I guess you really just join the live stream link. No, you just put your name and your email. Because I imagine you don't want an AI song, I imagine. I gotta go, but thanks for everything. And even if I'm not mine, it was an honor to be part of your community. Oh, Thomas, I appreciate you. Look, you asked questions, and now we both learned what one new word means today. We can set up a Google Meet sometime next week. Okay, yeah, let's do that. You shoot me your email through the join the live stream link in my bio, and we could schedule like a call next week. Her name is Leah. Who's Leah? Okay, 7 people, 24 likes. I think we are done here, folks. 10:08 p.m. Jordan, you eat? Technically yes, but I think I'm gonna eat something like right now. That's what you have to repeat. Oh yeah, see, you did have to repeat that, but I read every comment up until Jordan, you eat. I saw the Faith, I'm 19, and I saw okay. And then I saw Thomas's I gotta go. What was your first short form video ever posted about? My first short, like my first ever short? My first short was years ago. It was on a different channel. All right, Sing. Canada is leaving the building. Oh, look at that. Oh, shoot. Done took it out of the sky. You know, this heart is starting to look a little not like me. Oh, yeah. You take that. Her name is Leah. Who's her? 10:20. Lala, you're back. Go look at the YouTube channel. Should be where I get my inspiration for drawing. You concern me, Bricks. You talk about drawing, and you talk about other things, and you talk about some interesting jokes. What am I gonna eat? Am I gonna eat pancakes at this time? I'm not really craving pancakes, but I'm also not really craving watermelon. Where are we at? You said, what did you say? You said 10:20? Let's do 10:20. Let's read. I'm gonna read. I got the BBL. Done lost everyone from the original thing. Thomas, this is not how. Okay. Oh, Thomas, this is not how his channel usually is talking about that stuff. Yeah, it was only because. Well, I think Thomas only asked because Briggs brought it up. This is a family show. That's a TikTok. I should probably show you guys it. It's BBL time. 74 minutes into the live stream. We did the dogs. Sweating. Why are you sweating? And now we're going to go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. I need to get back into actually reading through the Bible. So you're behind. Yeah, I'm actually kind of hungry, so I probably will definitely. Antonio's creeping you out. I keep tripping that it's Jennifer. Wait, it's creeping you out, but can't you just put him on timeout? That's an interesting way of breaking the ice, Bricks. Let me see what this. Spider-Man, you're back. Did you shower already? Hey, Antonio, I'm gonna put you on a timeout. I'm pretty sure you could still read the Bible with us if you want to. We are in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Three people in the chat. It's funny how it probably got mad for the timeout. Well, I don't like. He might be crashing, but he might not be crashing out because I'm not too sure why. He wasn't really saying anything too crazy. He's here to read the BB. Bricks, given your other kinds of jokes and the fact that you laugh too much at me calling it the BBL, I say probably. I will not be saying BBL in the future after this live stream. Given the nature of our minds. Yeah, he was just making Faith uncomfortable. Because he wasn't just talking to you, Faith, in the beginning. He was also talking to Spider-Man, but if you feel uncomfortable, then you feel uncomfortable. Miss Jones, I wonder if the live is going to go up with me reading the Bible. I'm going to say it in this live stream. I got my BBL, Miss Jones. I'm not sure if you got your BBL, but we are in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Some people say it's very disrespectful to God to call this the BBL, but it does have a B and an L in it. So after this live stream, I'm not going to be calling it a BBL. For just in case these kids go to on Sunday, Mom, are we going to read the BBL? That would be a bad look. That would be a bad look. Crazy coming from wait, you said coming from a black guy. Wait, what were you talking about? Maze Runner was Gucci. What do you mean crazy coming from a black guy? I'll stop too after this. After today. Although it's weird, all the adults, most mature like people will tend to laugh at calling it BBL, but I'm not sure if that's because it's disrespectful or if it's just because they think of something else. How's chat been? The earlier, like the first 30 minutes were chill. The next 30 minutes were not chill. And around now, we're pretty good right now. But you know, Maze Runner turned into moderation warfare. You know, MW3, Modern Warfare? It turned into moderation warfare. My friend thought it was another. Just so everyone here knows, I say BBL as a joke, but let's go. You said you originally actually thought it standing for, well, that might hold up for you in court, but that's not going to hold up for me. Just in case anyone in the chat doesn't know, Alexa, what is a BBL?
BBL most commonly stands for Brazilian butt lift, a cosmetic procedure that moves your own fat to the buttocks to add size and shape. It can also refer to the benthic boundary layer in marine science, the British Brothers League, or Belize Bank Limited.
Wait a minute. Alexa, can a BBL stand for a Bible?
Yes, BBL can be used as an acronym for Bible.
Wait, when you said that's why it's crazy coming from a black guy. Wait, why? I still don't get it. Why are we crazy? Sorry, I will not say things like that anymore. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, guys. That's where we're at. You said you looked it up. That's unfortunate. That's why I said crazy coming from. But wait, why would it be crazy coming from as opposed to a white guy? Did you think it was a different letter? You thought it was something else? Brazilian. Oh yeah, all right. Another beat. Your head hurts. Wait, are you saying from this or your head hurts because of something? Because you're dehydrated. What is BBL sounds like about to teach us? BBL can stand for Bible according to Alexa. Focused. I just want to know if I could call it a BBL tomorrow. I want to know. Truthfully, I want to know, Miss Jones. I had a teacher called Miss Jones, so it's a little interesting. That's why I always think about that when I call you Miss Jones. I just want to know if God is disrespected by me calling the Bible a BBL. That's really what I want to know. I don't care what your pastor says. I don't care what my pastor says. I just want to know if my heavenly Father has a problem with me calling it a BBL. Have heard from something else. 1030 times 2, so it's kind of right. You're a YouTuber, Hunter? You're a teacher as well? How about that? You had a teacher named Miss Jones? Pope D. Mike. It didn't start with Brazilian. The first letter is big, then another letter I will not say. Lala, how old are you again? See, that's the problem, is that all of you guys are like younger than me and you know what most of this stuff is already. That's wild. I'm not surprised, but that's wild. YouTube, welcome to the chat. Amelia, right? Can you subscribe? Can I subscribe to you, Hunter? Or can you subscribe to me? I don't ask for subscribers. I also don't subscribe to people. I have a different relationship with the YouTube. Read the BBL. Do you think Jesus enjoyed cheese? I think he probably ate cheese. I thought you meant that because my brain read it wrong. How's my love life, Miss Doe? Why did you take that away, Faith? These are not the comments you need to be taken away. I'm gonna get into the BBL, guys. Also, I didn't know what it meant until I went to public school. Public school will ruin a young mind. Chapter 5, 1 Thessalonians. Let's see if I could get it in the. My bad, I just like asking these kind of questions. No, you're good. You're Gucci. My love life right now. I'm getting to know someone right now. Do you think I love cheese so much? Wow, look at that. We're back up to 11 viewers. Do I look like I'm on that? Wait a minute. Whoa, Faith, easy. Clint is a moderator. What kind of stream is this? A chat? It's a very chill stream. I titled this Dogs, BBL, and Watermelon. I fed my dogs. We're about to get into this BBL. And then I'm gonna get some watermelon. Anyway, moving on from my topic for the Bible. Tyler, what's up? Tyler? Okay, I'm gonna start reading, guys, because I gotta get this chapter out. But concerning the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I should write to you, for you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. You guys know that song I made? I have a song. Yeah, when I say BBL, I mean Bible, by the way, Miss Doe. Thief in the night. The Lord will come like a thief in the night. I have a song called The Thief in the Night. Is that a shameless plug? No, there's no shame in it. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape. But you, brethren, are not in darkness, so that this day should overtake you as a thief. You are all sons of light and sons of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep. I think I'm actually going to pause the chat, guys, while I read, because you watched my 24-hour stream. I appreciate that, Tyler. I'm going to put the chat on pause. That way I'm not, like, tempted to look up or whatnot. Okay, I'm gonna start. Should I start from the beginning? I'm gonna start from chapter 5, 1 Thessalonians. Get your BBLs out if you are just joining the stream. But concerning the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I should write to you. For you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape. But you, brethren, are not in darkness, so that this day should overtake you as a thief. You are all sons of light and sons of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. For those who sleep, sleep at night, and those who get drunk are drunk at night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and as a helmet, the hope of salvation. For God did not appoint us to wrath, but to obtain salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Therefore, comfort each other and edify one another, just as you also are doing. And we urge you, brethren, to recognize those who labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake. Be at peace among yourselves. Now we exhort you, brethren, warn those who are unruly, comfort the faint-hearted, uphold the weak, and be patient with all. See that no one renders evil for evil to anyone, but always pursue what is good, both for yourselves and for all. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Do not quench the spirit, do not despise prophecies, test all things, hold fast what is good, abstain from every form of evil. Now may the God of peace himself sanctify you completely, and may your whole spirit, soul, and body be preserved blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. He who calls you is faithful, who also will do it. Brethren, pray for us. Greet all the brethren with a holy kiss. I charge you by the Lord that this epistle be read to all the holy brethren. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you. Amen. And let the church say, how many of you guys are still here? I went from 11 to 5. Okay. That's the BBL. See, that part was, I was reading this earlier in the day. See that no one renders evil for evil. Evil for evil. So when someone comes against me, or someone comes against you guys in the chat, rendering evil for evil, as you probably know, would mean to respond out of your emotion, right? To try and gloves. I'm in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. So when someone comes on here and calls me a monkey, I can't be calling them names because they call me names, right? Where's Timmy? Where's Timmy and Haley now? When we're talking about evil for evil, when it talks about exhort and be patient with everyone. Queen, I see you, Queen. What's another thing that that stuck out to me? In everything, give thanks. How hard is it to give thanks in everything, right? Like, oh, see, how about this? Oh, I'm about to change. We're about to change. Everybody's mind's about to change. You have a question, Lala? What's up? Can you guys write down 5 things that you are grateful for right now in the chat? 5 things. Here. How long have I been live for? 89 minutes. But I've only been reading this for like 2 minutes. Here's 5 things for me. I'm grateful for Faith. I'm grateful for Queen. I'm grateful for Lala. I'm grateful for Baby Doll. I'm grateful for Miss Jones. I'm grateful for Gloves. I'm grateful for Bricks. I'm grateful for Tyler. I'm grateful for Miss Doe. Now, do not copy me and say that you're just grateful for everyone else in the chat. Can you be mod John Wick? You just got here, dog. So what are some things you guys are grateful for? Petunia, it's so interesting how you seem to only pop up when I open the Bible. 89 minutes I was here, and you were not here at all. Is it weird? How sin is it weird how sin is so common around here? How dysfunction is so common? Grateful for your mother. Okay, that's good. I said my art, my skills, family, food, friends, you. I appreciate it. What is the armor that is of righteousness? Okay, do I need to go find that? I have to go. All right, Bricks. Catch you, Bricks. I'm grateful for my brother, dog, you, your friends, and shelter. Okay, you said the armor of righteousness, right? Is it this? Where is it? I gotta look for that. Right? You mean read your story? I know your stuff is good, Faith. I know it's good. I look forward to reading it. I'm looking for the righteous thing that you were talking about, Lala. Or did Lala leave? No, Lala did. Ronaldo or Messi. Which one of them wants to come join the Bible study, Mr. Sanders? Let me see. You're talking about Reese's. Give it a rest. I said give it a rest. I see you're still going, Reese's. Zorthos. Where did I mention righteousness? What was the question, Lala? Grateful for family, friends, dogs. See your basketball. You for basketball 3 times. Okay, fine. I will repeat. I'm thankful for me and my family's health, the career that I have, my sweet man. Why is everyone mods? Everyone's not a mod. Why are there so many mods? Oh, it's not in this chapter? Do I have my other phone with me? I just wanted to know I forgot my bed. No, you're fine. No need to apologize. You are not the only one, Reaper. Jones over here isn't a mod. I'm grateful for my dancing and swimming skills. Oh, you could swim? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Mr. Hawk, what's up? Okay, I want to try and answer Lala's question. He said the armor of righteousness. Where's my phone? There was a sermon on this part. Let's see if I could try and break it down. Appreciate that, Miss Jones. Unfortunately, the viewership numbers and the lack of financial success on YouTube is pushing my character to become something I was not yesterday. But you're good, Miss Jones. I knew you. I don't remember you asking for a mod. W Jordan, but L Jordan sometimes. Yeah, that's how it be. I'm not undefeated, but Jesus is undefeated. Oh, can you play with me on Roblox? I don't have Roblox, Tyler. But Lala, let me try and answer this question. Armor of righteousness. I gotta find. Let's see if we can find it. Fine. Let's get to some sense of. Oh, you found the community. Nice, Mr. Y. The worst commentator. It was probably today. And they said something really, really disrespectful. It wasn't even about me. That's how bad it was. It wasn't even about me. But it was just evil. That was the worst commentator. You said rap. We are currently having Bible study right now, Mr. Y. Should I try and get a freestyle while I'm looking for the word righteousness in here? I'm not okay. Put on righteousness as a breastplate. Is it Isaiah 59? Breastplate of righteousness. Ephesians 6:14. How much longer will I be live? I'm not sure. I'm on 11%. So there's that. Okay, guys, we're going to Ephesians 6:14 because Lala had a question. 11 p.m. You're at 16%. What chapter did I just say? 6:14? 10:50. Is that the Bible? Yes, this is my BBL. My BBL. Arizona, you're back. So random and religion. It's pretty random in here, and it's pretty random in here. Well, thanks. Maybe I'll start selling these. Selling Bibles, that'd be interesting. Okay. Whole armor of God. Let's go into this part. I'm going to take the chat off again just in case while I read this part. Ephesians 6:14. Chapter 6. We're going for. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we do not wrestle against the flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand, stand therefore, having girded yourself with truth, having put on, I'm assuming this is what you were talking about, Lala, having put on the breastplate of righteousness and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all, taking the shield of faith with which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, being watchful to this end with all perseverance. I want to make sure I read the whole thing because it's easy to read one part. And people often just read one verse, but it's good to actually read everything around the verse. If you learn nothing from today, let that be the only thing that you need to learn. It's good to read more than just one verse. You read around the verse as well. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, being watchful to this end with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. Okay. Breastplate of righteousness. Now let me turn the chat back on. So, what do you think it means, Lala? I remember you saying you were kind of confused. I turned off the chat right when I had to go. I thought you were going to be here a little longer. Queen, love you. I'm grateful for you, and it's nice to see you, all right? I'm holding the phone, so I can't. Gotta make it look cute. It's gotta be cute. So the breastplate of righteousness. Stand therefore, having girded yourself with truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness. I don't have another phone. Alexa, what's the definition of righteousness?
Righteousness is the quality or state of being righteous, living in accordance with moral or divine law, upright and just.
Okay, so you hear that? So if we take that sentence, right? There's living with an upright, even though it's kind of weird to say, breastplate of living with an uprightness, or living with righteousness, living with integrity. Jordan, give me a light heart every time I leave because I know I'm special to you. By chat tomorrow, this is not my normal day. Wait, Jordan, give me a light heart? Every time I leave, cause I know I'm special to you. What do you mean, light heart? You mean these? You mean these things? By faith again. Okay, so the breastplate is like to keep moral integrity, to keep living upright, close to like keep that close to your heart. The heart in the light. Oh, well, I mean, I guess if we're by the light, is there the Hakeem, you're kind of right. Kind of right. Uh, the young ones like to be mods. Didn't I already shout you out? Definitely already shouted you out. Where did you go since like, that means you must have been scrolling for that 100 minutes. Yeah? Yeah? I am getting quite hungry. Jaden, I shouted you out already. You said nah. You said nah. Oh, I shouted you out already, dog. Okay, so wait, did Lala leave? Is Lala still here? So yeah. So Lala, that's what I does that make you what's up, Riley? I was like, does that give you a better understanding of the breastplate of righteousness, the armor of righteousness? You just woke up, Riley. You just woke up from a nap. You're super right, Faith. You are right. I didn't want to. But you're studying. I think it'll be fine if it's like if it's something light. It'd be bad if it's like something crazy from a 5-hour nap. Woof. Woof. Do I still have to wash these dog balls? I still do have to wash these dog balls. But I wanted to do what I said I was going to do in the title. Dogs, BBLs, and watermelons. Phone's on 17%. And it's 10:40 now, Faith. So I guess I'm going to say bye, and then I'm going to eat my watermelon because I'll eat it in silence. I'll eat it in isolation. But Lala, you still there, Lala? I wish I could tell who's watching the chat. That would be cool. Phone is at 66. Oh boy, sounds like you're ready for a mean doom scrolling session tonight. It's at 10:50. I think it's looking like 10:40, baby. I think it's gonna be looking like 10:40. 100 minutes on the clock. Alexa, what time is it in Spain? Do I like
It's
music?
5:40 a.m. in Madrid, Spain right now.
Alexa, what time is it in France? Do I like musicals? A little. Why? Which ones? Why do you ask?
It's 5:40 a.m. in France right now.
From Greece. Whoa. Alexa, how do I say hi in Greek?
Got it. One sec. I can't speak Greek yet, but I'm learning.
You can't speak Greek yet. When will you be able to speak Greek?
I only know English right now. But hey, I'm always learning new tricks. So who knows? Maybe someday
Alexa,
I'll be dropping...
what time is it in Germany? I got a lot of musicals and I want to know your favorite.
It's 5:41 a.m. in Germany right now.
I like Little Shop of Horrors. I like Is Lion King a musical? I like Cinderella. I think it's Roger and Hammerstein.
Got it.
Alexa, stop. I wasn't talking to you, girl. Do I believe in Jesus? Yes, I do. Journey for Christ. We got the BBL right here. she's just so, she's very great at telling me what time it is. Actually, no, even that sometimes she messes that up. Oh, see, but I can't hear it. I need to hear it. I could see it. I can't read it. I could see it. Hello, that's hello in Greek. Do I believe in the rapture? Can you eat 6 saltines? I could eat 6 saltines. Do I believe in the rapture? There's a verse that I think about when it comes to the rapture. So I was told about the rapture well before I actually read the Bible for myself. So I kind of went into reading the Bible believing the rapture was a thing that I would see in the Bible. Too dry. Well, oso. Oso or osu? Oso. You put a 1 if it's oso, or put a 2 if it's osu. Keep calling it BBL. That is gonna make your channel engagement skyrocket. I feel like it's just gonna have a whole bunch of dudes laughing. Oh, for the Lord shall descend from heaven with a shout, with a voice of the earth, and a trumpet, and the dead in Christ shall rise, then we which are alive and remain. Yeah, I was told about it well before I read it for myself, so I feel like I kind of went into it. Osu, okay. Osu, Sage. Shall be caught up together, yeah. I have Google Nada. But if it's not good, it's not worth it, Joan. Yeah, if it's not like right. If it's not righteous. We were just talking about the armor of righteousness. If it's not righteous to call the Bible a BBL, then we won't. That just gave me an idea. I don't know why I was expecting a jump cut. This is a live stream. Wow. Anyway, let me go, guys, because I want to eat my watermelon in silence without any moderators or racist comments or random dudes trying to catfish me, calling me cute, or random women calling me cute. Even that. Man, man's matured to a different level. Okay. Faith, I remember you asking for a... Try to get a good angle. It's interesting little. Wow, that is nice. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty darn cute. I don't think I'm gonna use that word because it sounds like K-pop. Austin. That heart was for all y'all too, right? Just so you know. That heart was for all y'all. No, I need a different word. It can't be K-pop. It can't be K-pop. He said, nah, just you. We need another word. Just like JJ is not a good nickname. We need another word. Korean pop. I think you just like Korean pop. That's why we got. Or maybe should it be BBL? It puts a smile on my, what are we talking about? Just popped in? I'm sorry that you popped in at this pterodactyl. I was reading my BBL. That's a wild angle right there, Jordan. My Bible, of course. 1 Thessalonians. We were talking about the breastplate of righteousness and stuff like that. We were talking about some other things too. I wanted to know what word should I end the live stream with. Why do millions of people intentionally reject Jesus? Because people don't want to. You say why? I mean, do we really know why? Most people are trying to do their own thing. They're not trying to submit. They're not trying to follow. They're not trying to listen. Even people that call themselves Christians aren't trying to, pre-trib rapture. I don't know what that means. I'm not familiar with that. Tuffy. It's been so long. I haven't seen that blue name in a minute. I'll let you describe what that is, Journey, and then I'll get off of here. Heart. Is that the word you're saying? Nio. It means the rapture will happen, then the 7-year tribulation occurs, and then the second coming happens. Robin Williams. That sounds familiar. Anayo is bi in Korean. I can't even ask Alexa how to pronounce that. I need to hear that. Is it Anio? Anayo? Do you believe we're living in the end times? Is the end times after the tribulation? I'm not confident on the timeline we're on right now. I'm gonna leave right now. I join always when you gotta leave. Well, I'm talking with Journey over here, so maybe I'll stay for a few more minutes. A lot of people reject Jesus simply for a couple of reasons. Some people, they can't believe what they can't see, and others deny because of trauma they're gone through. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason too. No, it's before the tribulation, ever since Israel became a nation in 1948. Ever since 1948, it was the end times. 2026, is this account of yours new? It's and yo. Take a nap. It's 10:48 by me. Tuffy, I appreciate you. I'm glad that I could catch you even a little bit. But God said in Matthew 10 that many signs will intensify before the rapture. Yeah, I've actually done a family chart on Genesis. Whoa, you took time out? And yo? So there's no I. It's just annual. Is it hard for me? Because I'm reading it. Faith, I'm not hearing it. Do you see all of the rumors of wars, earthquakes, lawlessness growing in many, famine, plagues? Oh, yeah. Felt like it's been the end times for quite some time. Do you eat Snickers upside down to... That sounds really inappropriate. MMA. I don't eat Snickers. I don't think I've ever tried Snickers. I don't think that was actually inappropriate though. It's just quite a question. I have friends who believe we are currently in the rapture. What do you tell them? Pterodactyl, what do you tell them? Many intentionally reject Jesus by knowing deep down that he's the truth because they don't want to give up their wicked lifestyle. No, they do not. Raj of God, what's up? I'm about to have some watermelon at 11 p.m. I think I'm gonna have watermelon on this chat. I'm gonna cut up this watermelon right now. What's up, Mr. 1968? Why do you disagree that they're intentionally rejecting Jesus despite knowing... Wait, why do you disagree that they're not intentionally rejecting Jesus but knowing that's the truth deep down? Wait, you said not intent. Am I not agreeing? I don't tell them anything because I believe everyone is entitled to believe what they want to believe, whether I agree or not. That entitled is an interesting word to use. Entitled. The rapture isn't a long event, it's a blink of an eye. Yeah, that's when we start getting into that's when you start to get into a whole bunch of debates. And not even like arguments, but it's just a whole bunch of people that have different numbers and different setups. Interesting word, but who am I to tell them they are wrong or right? I believe I'm not sure if you... The dude Alex Hermosi was like, hey, you could believe what you want. I don't care. It's your life. But if we believe that Jesus is the way and the life, we can't just be like, hey, you should believe what you want. It's your life. We can't have that attitude. That's not the attitude. It might seem like peaceful to have an attitude like that. But that is not the way. What is Raj talking about? Yo, Raj, you trying to get put on timeout? You trying to get put on timeout, pumpkin? Many non-Christians do not Reject Christ's teaching. Many only disapprove of God's former actions and practices. I have the fattest watermelon you ever gonna see. Fattest watermelon that you ever gonna be. Okay. How can I? Many non-Christians do not reject. Do you ever get your comment shadow ban on YouTube or anything? You mean like? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't think so. When I try to put links. I'm someone who struggles with my faith. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to gain my faith back, but I've been struggling. How you been struggling, Pterodactyl? Let's talk about that. Makes it a little difficult journey. I could see that. Eric, I've seen somebody make a joke like that before. That's funny. And this girl was like, wait, I don't get it. And he's like, because a sedan, a coupe. She's like, oh, okay. This is a good melon. Pterodactyl, let's talk more about your struggle with your faith. When did this start? Or should I ask, when was it not a problem? When were you not struggling with your faith? Okay, chicken coupe. A coupe is a car with 2 doors. It's a car with 2 doors. A sedan is a car with 4 doors. Yeah, YouTube probably is doing something like that. I recently went through an ordeal where I was used and abused, and I detected from the sex trafficking unit on my case. If that says anything, whoa. Not to get too personal, why? I appreciate you getting however personal you feel comfortable with, because of course maybe this chat might be not the best place, but I want to have more of those like real conversations as opposed to talking to people about like nonsense on here. How did your ordeal make you feel about God, Pterodactyl? Did it make you feel like God wasn't real? Did you feel abandoned? So stripped of freedom of speech. I'm pretty sure YouTube isn't like inclined for freedom of speech. I think a lot of people say freedom of speech and whatnot, but YouTube is a company. I feel as though he stopped caring. Faith, you know I appreciate you, right? Hey, Journey, I don't want to make it look like I'm avoiding your comments. I'm gonna be focusing on Pterodactyl's feeling, because we could do a lot more for her than we could do changing the YouTube algorithm right now. Did you grow up in church, Pterodactyl? People will celebrate evil and hate good. Yes, they will. They do that. Yeah, you always got to really think to yourself, why am I staying? Why am I choosing to stay on YouTube? You always got to ask your question that. Well, Jay, some people do need to be blocked. Some people ain't helping the channel. Mm, I'm not sure why Faith was blocking you, but I imagine sometimes I give her the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes I shouldn't do that, but sometimes she be on it. Is alcohol against God? You mean is God against alcohol? This is why it's important that we read, guys. Jesus literally turned water into wine. Do you think he's against alcohol? Is he against people getting drunk? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did a water fast. You know, Journey, I was thinking of doing a fast at Whataburger for 24 hours. But that would be more of a stunt, not really a spiritual thing. I hate that I feel that way, but I don't know how to get back to the faith I had. I know I did not grow up in a church. When you say get back to the faith that you had, Pterodactyl, what's the, you want to find my faith again, just don't know where to go start with the feelings I have? Uh, I feel like there's so many people that could give you far better stuff to say than what I'm going to say. But uh, is there anyone around you that you feel like could nurture your faith? Or are you kind of like, are you kind of alone? Are you kind of isolated right now in this season? Sophomore year until August. That's like next month. Oh, you said you can't fast because what? You'll be tempted, or you'll be. No, I really have no business losing weight. Actually, I don't like the idea of fasting to lose weight. Mom won't approve of you fasting. Oh, you have to make it look like you're eating if you're around there. I think you might have to try having more of a conversation with her, explaining that to her. You struggle to trust people because of what you've been through. I do have a lady who has invited me to go to church with her, so I'm starting with that. You trust her, or Like you've already been to church with her, or that's gonna be something you're gonna start doing. This watermelon is hitting right now, y'all. I am dehydrated. I'm gonna flip this camera because this is hard to read. This is hard to read. I struggle to trust people well. Get You're not trying to wait. Are you fasting to lose weight, or you're fasting for spiritual reasons? Because I don't like the idea of fasting for losing weight. Not to say that that's not like a thing to do, but I don't like that idea. Hey, what's up? I guess that's why it's a lot easier to fast when you're on your own and then you don't have to answer questions like that. Can we do a call tonight? What time is it? 11:03. I'm fasted to lose weight. We probably could do a call. You don't have to fast to lose weight. I lost 88 pounds in last year without that. Yeah, I feel like fasting is like one of those big jumps that people take. But often, like I feel like it doesn't need to come to that. I'm not sure, Haley. This watermelon I'm into right now is blasting. Yeah, if you lie, but why do God say don't tell anyone when you fast? Well, Journey? I was mentioning this earlier. What does the whole verse talk about? Is it saying not telling people? Why does it say not to tell people? Pretty sure it says not to tell people because people would often do that to try and get credit from people. So it's about, when he says not telling people, it's people not bragging about fasting because they think it makes them more righteous. I'm not actually in the dark. I'm. It's just easier to read the comments with the black background. Not good for viewership, but hey, that's just a theory, a film theory. Why do you hear God? You said you hear silence 99% of the time. What do you hear 1% of the time? Then the enemy tries getting me to walk away from the faith. My kid is what keeps me going right now, and most of the weight I lost is weight I had gained when pregnant with him. I definitely gotta pray for all y'all, and we have a nice actual. I almost want to move all of you guys to a different chat because you guys are actually legitimately talking about stuff that I'd like to talk about. But let me just pray for you guys now while I have y'all, just in case something happens. Because my phone's on 17%. Let me put down the watermelon, Jordan. Heavenly Father, I just want to say that I'm very grateful, very thankful for Faith, for Journey, for Haley, for Pterodactyl here. I want to pray for Pterodactyl's kid. I want to pray for Journey's relationship with you, her relationship with the silence in her life, her relationship with prayer, her time in prayer, her devotion to fasting and to learning the word and to applying the word. I want to pray for Haley's mom. I want to pray for the time that she's going through, for the stress that Haley's going through, for the restlessness. Put the spoon down, Jordan. For the nights of worry and anxiety. I pray for the word. Oh, I really probably can't call it a BBL right now. I pray for the word and the weapons that you give us in your word, and that only come from your word, the power that lies in what you've spoken to us. And I pray that over all of us, I pray that we can lose ourselves in the Psalms, that we can lose ourselves in the Gospels, that we can lose ourselves even in the silence with just you. All right? In your mighty, mighty name, I pray. Amen. I'm thankful for each and every one of y'all. This is dope. This is church right here. What do you call it? I'm about to move all of you guys to a Google Meet. I didn't know you had a kid. Yeah, I try to do right. Pterodactyl, I try to do right. It's like a people. What do you call it? Daughters with stories like yours is where there's a lot of weight, because it's not like I grew up like in a church most of my life, not really caring about Jesus, but it's like when I actually make the decision that, oh, I'm gonna be a Christian, and like if I have a kid, let me flip this camera because it's so hard to read. If I have a kid, oh, my kid I want to teach them in the faith. I want to instruct them in the faith. That's when I start to realize, like, I question my faith, and like I question my ability to teach, my ability to actually say I am who I say I am. Say that be who I say I am. Do I think boxing is a sin? It involves physical attacks. And people call it a sport, and it definitely does like hurt the body, but I haven't really thought about that. Haven't quite thought about that. Can I see the side of your Bible? I can't change my belief that boxing is sinful. Why do you need to change? You don't need. Do you need to change it? Are you going to become a boxer? I want to see if I can get that same one so we could read the same thing. You don't need to. You already have a Bible, Haley. Yeah, I am still live. I had to get a snack. Can I see other sports are mid? Wait, you want to be a boxer? Is that why you're asking about boxing? The Bible that you have is the Bible that is wonderful right now, Haley. I don't ever want you to get a Bible because of how it looks on the outside. I might have got that Bible because of how it looks on the outside, but that was years ago, right? That was years ago. That was. And it's good to have different versions. That way we can read different things to each other as opposed to just reading the same thing. When we read it, it doesn't make sense. When we read it together, well, when one of us is reading, the other person can close their eyes. It's cool. Do we believe we have to believe in order to be saved? Yeah, it talks about this. It's not about whether I believe it. That's what it talks about. And if you do believe that we are saved through belief, your works will change. It's not about the works you do, but it is about belief. You want me to show you the Bible again? There are a lot of false teachers. There are a lot of false teachers. And that's why, I had to just pick this up for myself, because people will tell you what this means, but the Bible says that you don't need a teacher. So, like, if you're really struggling with something that God says in His Word, it's not like God can't help you find answers to that. But most of us don't like ask God for help. Oh, you're out. You be right back, Faith. Most of us want to like look up a quick answer or justify something we did. We're not making any space for God to talk to us. So we're not reading His Word. We're not reading the Bible. Why do I rely on to believe in other people's opinions and just seek God yourself? Inside with the words. No, Haley. You're trying to buy this Bible. I do not want you buying this Bible. Unless, of course, I'm selling it. Then I get commissions. We don't need to have the same Bible. The side media is danger? What is that? I don't know what that is. Pterodactyl, you still here? Okay, cool. Okay. What is my opinion on different religion as far as Christians versus other religions? Do you think it doesn't matter what religion they are, if they believe in God? I'm gonna read through the Bible one more time, and then I need to read the Quran, because I often run into Muslims on live stream. And just saying that alone is probably gonna bring some Muslims into the live stream like right now, but knowing like what they believe is also like important. But it's more important, of course, to first be like pick a foundation. And like I would read the Quran to learn more about how Muslims think as opposed to like joining the religion. How do I know I'm going to buy that one? Because you were talking about it, Haley. You don't need to see the side of it. You would only ask that if you're trying to buy it. And so Pterodactyl, I feel like there are a lot of people that like, the same way I come here and I read the Bible and I tell you guys about love and I tell you about righteousness. There are same people for like other religions that talk about stuff like that. They grew up differently, or they like were taught differently, or they got exposed to different information. Most religions will all say that their religion is the one and only way. But most Christianity is the only religion that is not a works-based religion. All these other religions are works-based religions. And so it's not about what I do to get to heaven. It's not about what like I make or what I earn or what I deserve. The fact that I don't deserve to go to heaven is what makes this whole thing so beautiful, is that Jesus came while we were still sinners to die for us. This watermelon is good. You found the one I have? How much is it, Haley? It's $12. You do not need to buy that one, Haley. Don't you go spending $12. You have a Bible already. I know it's not the same. I know. So it's your mom's to be real. If you're gonna buy a Bible, you gotta wait, and maybe I want to buy a different Bible, and then we can buy the same Bible. I probably will get a different Bible. So don't get this one. We need to actually study and look at another Bible to get, and then we can go get, and then we'll buy some Bibles. Then I'll buy a different Bible, then you could buy a Bible. How about that? Then we can buy the same one. You've only ever studied the Christian Bible? I it's crazy. I feel like I need to move this. I feel like I can't be. I feel like I can't. I feel like I need to move this conversation to like a different live stream. Because I feel like I'm gonna get some random stuff and random people are gonna pop up. What's up, Jeremiah? Random dudes gonna pop up. Yeah, some other people might need to hear this, but also some random people gonna pop up. 17 dollars left. Hold on to it. Okay, you say yeah. We'll get matching Bibles, but I don't want it to be this one. All right. Um. Interesting, pterodactyl. I felt like I had a different upbringing. I had like a different livelihood, and I felt like I was alone. I felt like I didn't feel the presence of God. Who was saying it? Journey, was it you saying it? You was like, you feel like more often than not when you're praying, it's just silence. There's like a movie about that. It's like, it's just silence. It's like, I don't hear anything. It's just silence. And so this is like, it's interesting to see how you feel with what you've gone through and how I say these similar things in my mind, but I didn't go through what you went through. There's just something there in my mind. I think in Psalms, is it in Psalms? It talks about like delighting in God. And I'm like, wait a minute. Do I delight in God? Like how often do I delight in the Lord? I was like, I don't see that. I might say like I'm a Christian, but I don't see that delight in like my heart for God. You said you asked God to give you a dream of confirmation on that. Why do I always hear the same male voice calling my name all day? I used to think it was God. I'm calling your name. Wait, does it sound like your dad's voice? You have to go. I'm falling asleep. Good night. Love you. Love you, Spider-Man. Love you, Haley. We're gonna get new Bibles one of these days. That's gonna be fun. We gotta go look. I gotta go look. I feel like I was supposed to do something tonight. You said it's calling your name? And you said you asked for confirmation, but you heard nothing. Wait, what's your name? I have 17, but my dad can also buy it for me. Well, I wanna wait and look for like another Bible to get. I understand that, Journey. You're fine. Internet safety is very important. Ooh. Love you, Haley. I imagine, have you talked to people about this? I usually resort to seeking God for everything. She said, "Ignore it." Does that happen to your mom too? I don't know quite what you're going through. She never brings it up. How many people are here? 3. Who's still in the chat? I hear it while I'm watching a video. I hear it. Sometimes see it's interesting. I used to like be I had something similar to that. I'm not sure if it happens anymore. I can't quite remember, but I used to feel like I was always like I would hear my mom calling me, even though she wasn't actually there calling me. Like I'll be in class, I'll be in school, and I'll hear my mom's like voice, like in the distance though. So I'm not sure what that's called, but I can't tell if it's a similar thing. Something cringe, yeah. What did you do about that? Well, I knew like my mom wasn't there, so I wonder too if I guess it kind of stopped because I don't really run into it. It doesn't really happen anymore. I'm wondering if it's like just something like a frequency that sounds familiar. I'm not sure. If the voice was from the enemy, I would feel paranoid and fear. Uh, is like it doesn't seem to be like it would be random for me. So it's like it wasn't like something I would be afraid of. Uh, but I think it kind of stopped. That's not cringe, Faith. You're my sister. I can't see anything. Yeah, yeah. It's so much easier to read the comments with it dark like this. With my phone's position right now. We're out here having church, y'all. Church. While I'm blasting this watermelon. I'm still here. My son's father called, so I had to talk to him. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I thought that was it. I was looking for you. Um, do you know it's winter in the southern hemisphere right now? Uh, it's cold by you right now. Right now it's like 90 degrees for me. 90 degrees Fahrenheit. What is it? 25 Celsius or whatnot? Buenos Aires, Argentina, and Australia is in winter. Why do you bring that up, Journey? Those countries are in the southern hemisphere. How do you even know this? I was just asking if you knew. I'm bored. Should I play GTA? Fortnite, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption, Indiana Jones. Right now, if I was bored, I'd play. Well, I've never played Fortnite, so I don't know. I can't talk about, but probably Fortnite. I'm good at geography. I gotta get better at geography. What? You type that out like you have a chart on your wall. Nope, I've never played Fortnite. Which is wild in this day and age. Maybe I could do that on a stream. Maybe that'll be entertaining. What were we talking about? Pterodactyl's still here. Do you even play video games? Not anymore. I am obsessed with YouTube these days. Have no time for video games. But maybe, of course, maybe I should get back into video games and make YouTube videos about video games. But no. Haven't been on the PlayStation. Actually, it was Xbox. I didn't play PlayStation. It's humid where I'm at? Yeah, it's humid where I'm at too. I imagine, see, Pterodactyl, I feel like there have been people in your position that have found faith in Christ, like a strong faith, and maybe they had a different like experience, a different like encounter with God. Oh, you're in Texas too. I'm in Texas. You live in West Tennessee. I guess my location thing is finally working. I feel like there's people that have had encounters with God, like on a very like personal level, like even in your position, like that have gone through what you've gone through. Houston. I'm in Houston. And then I feel like there are some that haven't found that like faith. And so I wonder what the difference is. And I feel like, of course, that encounter is like the big part. Never had a near-death experience, so I don't know why God hasn't shown me that. Well, I imagine some people, when they have near-death experiences, probably get traumatized. And it's not like a lesson that they change for in the better. I think it's some people, it probably like, you know, it messes them up. Ugh. Messes them up. Of course, I'm assuming and stuff. I'm not really. What if 90% of the near definition are real but made up stories on YouTube? Well, on YouTube, a lot you can't. You know, you got to watch what you believe on something like YouTube. Everybody's not lying, but everybody's not telling the truth either. So you gotta be careful with those. But there are very real like stories of people that have like come to faith through encounters and through like experiences that will like show their face and everything like that. And see, that's the thing. It's like even in this modern day, 2026, someone can tell you how they had an interaction with God, and people could still say they don't believe them. So they don't believe in the Bible. They talk about how old it is and how unreliable and all the people that wrote it and all the authorship issues. But someone right in front of them can tell them this is what happened to me, and they can still be like, yeah, I don't believe you. I guess it goes to show. It goes to show. Have you watched the movie Miracles of Heaven? Is that the one with the girl that fell like in a tree or something? My first question tonight should have been, do you want to share your testimony? I don't really feel like I have a testimony. I suppose that's probably another thing too. I always felt like God was real. I'm done with my watermelon. I'm not. Hopefully, I'm not breaking up y'all's. Hopefully, if you're watching me in the dark, that's gonna be a rough transition. But Um, I always believed God was real. Like I never like thought about that. I never thought about it like that. I just didn't choose to like devote myself to him. It's like I grew up in church. I always thought God was real, but it's like I was just usually trying to do what I wanted to do. I wasn't trying to pray. I wasn't trying to seek God's will for my life specifically. I wasn't trying to like like I was through high school. I watched way too many things that I shouldn't have been watching. I wasn't trying to watch my eyes, right? X will not stop calling. That's interesting. What's that about? Is that a sign, Jeremiah, right now? Is that a sign that you got to lock in on this conversation? Or did she have a flat tire and you're the only one she could call? So yeah, so Journey, my testimony is that I always believed in God, but I didn't really choose to submit until like late high school. So when I was like, let me actually be a Christian, since I call myself a Christian. It's like, because in my mind there was someone at my job who was disrespecting God, and I just didn't have answers. That's my testimony. I felt like that's what led me to like read the Bible, is because I couldn't explain to this guy what the Bible actually says. Because you kept trying to wait, what? Calling me and spam texting me, and I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Do you believe you get judged after death and then go to heaven or soul sleep? Did you grow? Have you read any of the Bible Journey? How much of the Bible have you read? Because a lot of those questions are, you'll find answers for them in there. What's up, Native? But yeah, so like my testimony was choosing to actually read and choosing to submit my life, as opposed to just going to any college I wanted to, or becoming what I wanted to do. It was like, in the word it says that we were bought with a price. So like our lives are not our own. As Christians, you don't just do what you feel like you should do. You're supposed to lean not on your own understanding. You're supposed to lean on God's understanding. God's supposed to be the leader and the master, the Lord of your life. So you don't go left or right without him leading you left or right. First scripture where Paul says to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. The flesh is, my man Native said tight. The flesh is sinful and carnal focus, is very worldly. So if you're letting your flesh lead you, your flesh doesn't want to be with God. Like you should be able to, I think you probably can recognize this. Like your body craves crazy food, pleasure, entertainment. Your body doesn't crave heavenly things. I'm having a meltdown about your mom. I thought you were about to go to sleep, Haley. Overeating is a sin? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And now I wonder, we could also say, Native, that undereating is probably a sin too, right? When people starve their bodies, when people put their bodies through unnecessary strain and weight loss and body transformations, that is also a sin, we could say. Couldn't be. You said you still do, but don't feel convicted. You said, can you still listen to secular music? It's a lot easier for you to curse and talk like the world if you're listening to secular music. That's why I literally made a whole bunch of AI music, because I couldn't listen to secular music in the gym. I needed just to replace all those voices. I guess, welcome back then, Haley. Maybe you could fall asleep to the live stream then. So food competitive eaters are sinning intentionally. Well, there's like they're definitely not treating their bodies. I'm pretty sure people haven't people died doing competitive eating because you took the treatment. Are you joking, Jeremiah, out here? It's a food competitive. Do you know the song "Happy Together" by the Turtles? I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. No, I don't know that. Shouldn't go to sleep. As well, you should. I should probably do the same thing, but I think I might get a pancake. I'm actually serious, but when you get full, you have to stop eating. Well, yeah. Well, like a lot of people. Wait, NM. What is NM? Do I say? Where's the light? Oh, let's do a little. Let's do a small heart over. Faith, good night, Faith. I was the guy that had to go to sleep because it was super late. I remember you, Angel. One time I overate and got sick. Yeah, I think same too. It was like forcing myself to eat more than I should. And it's like, there's nothing godly about that. Nothing godly about that. Nothing righteous about that. It says 7 people are here. Do you know my summer break started on May 8th and ends August 20th? No, I did not know. May 8th is very early. Oh, wait, but that's college, right? I was going to say May 8th is early. I'm not leaving. Wait, maybe I should. Maybe. I don't know. That's maybe the 104 days of summer vacation. I paid to get a new transmission into it. So when we broke up, I took it. Okay, well, she might have something to say about that then. That sounds like a joke, Jeremiah. Julian. You're black again or you're back again? It was interesting. There was a quiet moment of some like non slop conversation going. That was nice. Why are you a good YouTuber? Wait, why are you a good YouTuber? Enjoy your content and like your doggy. You said why am I a good YouTuber? I'm not a good YouTuber yet, but we getting there. Brick by brick, dollar by dollar, body by body. If Jesus says to forgive as God forgave you, if he also says don't associate with the wicked. Yeah, forgiving doesn't mean associating. Forgiving doesn't mean you have to associate with the wicked. I guess we need to do, I need to put you up on the devotion for forgiveness, on what forgiveness really means. Because it doesn't always mean that you have to, like, restore a relationship. Steve, who's Ray? I think I'm gonna make I think man's wants a pancake. Oh, wow. They're right here. Oh wow. I need some protein. I'm making waffles. Okay, guys, I think I'm about to head out. I think I'm about to hit the dip skis. We may very well be done here. I think I'm off of this live. 2 people in here. It's like it started breaking up. Journey. Praying for the journey you're on. You must not associate with anyone who claims to be a brother or sister, but is sexually immoral or greedy. Yeah, bad company corrupts good character. If I hang out with people that smoke weed every day, it's going to be far more likely that I'm going to smoke weed. Probably shouldn't have said that on live, but it really is whatever. Do not even eat with such people. I love this. It's been so good. Oh, I'm so glad you got I'm so glad I was able to catch you, Pterodactyl. Almost left this live 60 minutes ago. Wouldn't have even had this conversation. Um Yo, Tom Jones. Do I believe in heaven? My Redeemer is alive. Quite a name. I bet you do, Tom. Um It sounds like you were gonna ask something after the slanderers and drunkards and swindlers do not even eat with such people, because that they will. Yeah, so you could think about that when it comes to like listening to secular music. If you're associating your ears with what the world is playing, with "Smoke Weed Every Day" by Snoop Dogg, that's probably going to change up the way you think. I do believe in heaven. I look like Clark from the Backrooms movie. Is that the main dude? I don't really look like Clark. Uh, did you enjoy the rain today? Wait, did I enjoy the rain today? Did I upload that short? I was outside dancing in the rain today. That's I was making some Michael Jackson short form videos, so uh, I was also. I don't think any of you guys will know this, but there was like a lip sync show where Tom Holland, you know, the dude that plays Spider Man, was singing. He was like lip syncing to "Umbrella" by Rihanna. That was one of the best episodes in the show. So I was blasting a little bit of "Umbrella" by Rihanna, which, back to secular music, is that's when it gets interesting. When you're like a content creator, you end up listening to a lot of secular stuff. But I enjoyed the rain today. I did. My shoes are still wet. They're outside, but you said short and could have head. You have a dare for me. Yo, it's like 12 o'clock, Spider. I was, but Faith, I wanted to eat a pancake. Oh, I want to eat a pancake. How are you still alive, bro? I, uh, I ran into some wonderful people. Uh, I have heartburn. It hurts so bad. What did you eat? Did you eat something recently? Uh, bu- 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 These at 6. That's not too. That's like 6 hours ago. Although maybe it's probably. It might be what, something else, or you probably, whatever you got, you probably shouldn't be having that. Yo, give it a rest, Reese's. What's up, Alexis? Can I make you mod? You see, it was really nice when for the past 40 minutes when no one was asking me about mod. No one was asking me about becoming a mod. Also didn't need that actually. You might tell me, but it didn't help. I take her for heartburn, stomach. That heartburn stuff can sometimes be. I can't even speak on. I can't speak on what it sometimes could be. Tums is like antacid for. How do I explain antacid? I don't know how to explain antacid. I forget if it neutralizes. I guess it neutralizes the acid. Can you be a moderator? I have no need for any more moderators right now. There's only 4 people in the chat. Except Thomas doesn't work for you. Can you get one? Get one what? A pancake? You like pancakes over waffles? Should you eat more? Should you eat more what? Food? You definitely shouldn't eat more food. You might have to lay up. Might have to sit up. It's a little weird that it was 6 hours ago. You're having I wonder if you're just hungry. No, I doubt you're just hungry. I don't. You've never tried waffles? I do remember you icons. Wait, why are you asking us? You need to be asking your mom or your dad. I did answer what Tom's is. Used to work for Waffle House. I still have yet to ever try Waffle House. Tums is antacid, so it's supposed to help you. Oh wait, we can ask Alexa. Alexa, what is Tums?
Tums is an over-the-counter antacid made of calcium carbonate that neutralizes stomach acid quickly, giving fast relief from heartburn and indigestion.
You guys hear that? You're asking me if I like corn chips, icon. I used to eat a lot of corn chips. So your parents are sleeping? Well, you cannot be getting any advice from us on YouTube. You might have to just gently wake up your parents, or one of them. Wait, I forget. How old are you again, Haley? Don't tell me, but you can read the bottle, right? What does the bottle say? Make sure you read all of the bottle. The way Jordan is chewing is making me laugh. I'm trying to be quiet, but I'm also trying to enjoy myself at the same time. W. Chris. Wait a minute. Icon, do you work at the Whataburger? Someone from the Whataburger was watching the live stream. They sleep with locked doors. It's just turned 36. Can you show us a subscriber shirt? Where is the subscriber shirt? Where is the shirt? I think it's in my closet. One of these days I have to wear it. You can read the bottle. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you reading the bottle. I don't want you taking too much advice from us over here as opposed to from the parents that are with you, from your people that are with you. Mm, 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 mm. 11:52. Hey, Icon, should I go back to Whataburger right now? Should I go see if Chris is at Whataburger? Don't answer that. I'm joking. I am so joking. Wait, she's good. That's what matters. Wait, what? No, I didn't read chapter 5. I'm excited to go read that. Maybe I'll read that after eating this and getting off alive. Dogs, if you don't give it a break. I better. Or what? Or what? I'm not gonna show the shirt right now. I'm a little busy talking to these pancakes. Um, I really need protein right now. And I don't quite have protein. Yo, it's 12 o'clock. I shouldn't be eating. I shouldn't be on live this late. Because these dogs don't care what time I go to sleep. Did I call you Snickers? Don't do that, Faith. Are you gonna write a story about a haunting K-pop? I said your bestie needs proof that you're on it. Where is your proof should be on the live stream. Didn't I write your name on the live stream? Or did I write that after? Was I supposed to add you after? What did you tell me to write? I should be in bed. I have an early appointment, but I hate sleeping right now. You hate sleeping? Wait, what do you mean you hate sleeping? Or are you just not trying to go to sleep? I'm gonna go rest some more. My stomach still hurts. Man, everybody's having chest pain, stomach pain, butt pain. For a second, I thought your profile picture was Mortal Kombat. You know, it does kind of look like that. That's interesting. Can't hold you on that one, Chief. The pancakes look cold. They're not, but they could be a little warmer. You have nightmares when you sleep? Whoa. I know someone that has nightmares often. I haven't like been able to, like, I wish I was at a position where I could tell you like what to do for those. But I don't know. Do you love scary movies, Pterodactyl? Appreciate you, Icon. What's the angle on this guy? I feel like bad, scary movies give people nightmares. Of course, there are other things that give people nightmares too, but I feel like that's a big one. What's the book called, Aaliyah? It's funny how so many of you ladies love reading in this chat. When I was younger, I despised reading books. My only child? No, not. By Theodore Taylor. What is that about? I don't. You guys like reading nonfiction? Like reading those romance novels? Type of war, I don't really know that far in the book. Fan fiction, actually. For K-pop, yeah, that's definitely your go-to. It's an interesting choice. What's up, Alice? Ooh. Leave an entire bookshelf to yourself. Because it was very, we were like praying and we were talking about faith. Funny enough, we were talking about faith. So it seemed a little, tangent. And now the sleep just hit me. What if reading your story puts me to sleep, Faith? Oh no. Oh no. How many people we still got over here? Tell you guys what. I love when people keep me company doing the dishes. So I'm not really going to be reading right now, reading your comments. But hopefully you guys enjoy the sound of me doing dishes. Hopefully I'm not slamming things because I like to just jump cut to me slamming things. Since no one here, said no. What? What you just say? No. You don't like the sound of dishes? You don't like dishes? Said throw them away. You're cold. Are you sick? Are you coming down with something? Is that it? Is that why the Tums aren't working? Because you got something else going on? When it's your birthday, you're going to join the live? You're not going to join the live before then? How many days? Wait, what month is your birthday in? You have my heart, and it'll be world apart. You'll be my star. I am getting over being sick. Last thing I read was September. Speaking of birthday, when is your birthday, Jordan? Ha! You trying to get more info out of me, Faith? Not gonna get it. I know you work for the FBI. Give it up, Faith. Give it up. If you can tell me the capital of Belgium, then I'll sub up. Okay. Alexa, what's the capital of Belgium?
Brussels is the capital of Belgium.
I'm gonna go ahead and say she's lying. I'm gonna go with Berlin. Fan on now. I'm freezing. Wait, how do you turn it off? Is it gay? I like my room to be 65. I like my stuff warm. I appreciate the sub, my man. I don't even ask people to sub like that. I appreciate you though. Brussels is the capital of Belgium. That's I should have known that. You look like your birthday is in December or June. Is it because of my nose? Or is it because of my ears? My dad said I'm not allowed to turn it off because if I'm cold, if I'm cold, I throw up. Aquarius, huh? I don't keep track with all of the zebra signs. I mean zodiac signs. I was trying to make a good joke with the word zodiac, but I couldn't think of anything. Oh, with all the Kodiak signs. I cracked myself up. Is my birthday in October? I'm not avoiding your comments, Faith. Give me some time to read. There's only 4 people in the chat, so it's not like I don't see your stuff. I'm going to... Who wants some dishes ASMR? Oh, wait. Can I... No, but then I can't read the comments. Somebody's tummy doesn't feel upset. Now I'm joining the rest of you guys. February 9th. My sign is whatever that one blade was. Ooh. Do you guys all know what zodiac sign you are? You know what I'm gonna say to that, right? You need to learn more scripture. More scripture, less zodiac. You should read top to bottom, not bottom to top. You don't have a lot of dishes. I don't actually. So this should be quick if I actually start it. Skipping over my comment. I'm not mad. Snickers. I hear you licking yourself a little too loud. You understand? You understand? Yes? Okay. Excuse me. Should I get a haircut? Sultan. Wait, what are we talking about, Sultan? Oh yeah, Snickers is his name. Oh, I guess you're new. You are new around here, Pterodactyl. Snickers is the freaky dog's name. His brother's name is Rhesus. And the older dog over here is called Hershey. They used to be black, but they got whitewashed. They're losing their blackness by the day. It's such a sad situation. Such a sad situation. That sounds like a hate comment. It's not. Oh, Jordan, come on, don't slam the dishes. I have seen Hershey. That's the one that looks like my dad's dog. Ah. You're familiar with the color. If you guys could see Snickers right now, there's 3 doggy beds, but what is he doing right now? He's sharing the one and only dog bed that Hershey is on, because he likes to hump him in the middle of the night. Well, he doesn't really actually hump him. He just humps the air around him. Emotional arousal, they say. That's good. That's good. You're getting tired. That's good. Wait, are you listening to me with headphones on right now, Spider-Man? You gotta go. This life is boring. That's good. That means it'll make one of you guys sleepy. Dad's dog, his name is Jake. How is this? State Farm. I guess I should, now that I realize it, I actually like slamming the dishes when I do dishes. I don't like trying to be quiet and do the dishes at the same time. It makes me feel very, what? Oh yeah, how many of you guys have headphones on right now? Esmeralda, what's up? Screen black, yeah, the screen black for everyone. It makes it easier for me to read the comments. Otherwise, you would be facing a lamp right now. Alien guy, do you have headphones on right now? My dad also has a Yorkie mix named Buddy and no headphones. Well, I guess you grown pterodactyl, so how many people are you really dodging with the sound? I feel like it's a kid thing. Is my real name Jordan? Yes, it actually is. But Jordan is quite popular on YouTube, so I didn't make my channel name Jordan. Wouldn't have mattered whether I started 5 years ago or today. There's so many Jordans out there. So many Jordans. I used to have a Schnauzer named Ozzy. You have 9 pets? That's a lot. Jeremiah, are you listening with headphones right now? I should do that. I should have like an ASMR live stream. I'm not sure if the sound of the water. Can you guys hear the water? It's not very loud right now. 7 cats and 2 dogs. That's a lot of poop. That's a lot of poop. That's a lot of kibble. And that's a lot of hair flying into my eggs in the morning. That makes me sound like an angry man. Oh, you can hear the water? That's good. That's good. I just need to make sure I don't drop anything. That shouldn't be too difficult. Esmeralda, you have headphones on right now? I forgot. It might have translated it when you said it. I can't remember. I should definitely do that. Do a dishes stream. Or is this gonna make you guys want to pee? Probably. When you did archery, did you like it? Yeah, I loved archery when I did it. Made me feel like, was the Hunger Games a thing when I was doing archery? No, I don't think so. I did like archery though. I wish I did it more, but if you don't have any headphones, it's all right. I prefer to not wear headphones, actually. Funny, though, because I like to make music. I guess it's not funny, though, when I'm making music. And then I don't like the headphones. But it's just ironic. No archery. Should intermittent vengeance arm again his right hand to plague us alien guy. What the heck did you just say? You just need a JBL speaker. I see those here and there. I'd be interested. Yeah, I need a speaker. It's unfortunate I can't I can, but it's kind of, it's not very respectful if I go to like the gym and I just blast my own music on a speaker. That's why I like going to empty gyms. You gotta go, Aaliyah? Hopefully I didn't wake somebody up with that yell. Love you, Aaliyah. I'm sending you a heart in my mind, since my hands are holding dishes right now and my screen is dark. Do you have a speaker, Pterodactyl? This is a different kind of soothing. This is kind of nice. If only. Oh, Pterodactyl, what kind of YouTubers, what kind of other stuff do you watch on here? It's recommended to stay inside. Are you like, is that from a video game? Alien? But yeah, I'm always curious into what other content you guys run. Mine costs $100, but I mostly use it when I'm in my garage, like the Michael Jackson. I was blasting Michael Jackson in this rain today. I don't even have storage space on my phone for that stuff, but had to lose my shirt in the rain and say dirty Diana, no, dirty Diana. You gonna head out? All right, Esmeralda, it was a pleasure catching you. Maybe one of these days I'll do more dishes. Or less dishes. Or no dishes. Knowledge things on music, nature, and random things. Sounds like OG YouTube. This is movement, but I have nothing else to do, and sleeping is boring, so you're here. Sleeping is boring. Sleeping is a wonderful thing. I guess I'm kind of dodging it right now too, but these dogs give me a different relationship with sleep. Wait, why did you at yourself in the comment section? Excuse me. Did you type all of that out? Hey, Miranda, you're back. Can you hear the water? Is this soothing, or does this just sound weird? Doing dishes on live stream. Three people on the live stream, 200 minutes. Hey, I did what I said I was gonna do. We got dogs, we got BBL, we got watermelon, even doing some pancakes with that. I'm kind of regretting one of those. And then we did some dishing, we're doing dishes. 200 minutes of watch time. How long until I get to monetize? It sounds like what my stepson listens to when he goes to sleep. Well, it seems to be a common theme of I never really understood it. I never really did it to listen to stuff to fall asleep to. Probably because YouTube started to get more and more advertisements as I grew up. So it's a bad idea for me to listen to beach noises for 8 hours, and then all of a sudden I get a Squarespace ad. That would not make me a happy camper. Sometimes you get some weird ads too. Yeah, yep. Do I need to shower? No, I don't need to shower. I showered after my Michael Jackson video. Snickers, you're trying to hunt this dog at night when I walk away, aren't you? Step away from your he's a dude. He's a dude. This is so interesting out here just being on live stream. What we got? 2 viewers, 35 likes. That's a pretty high like count. Also been live for a pretty long time. So there's that. Still washing dishes. Yeah, these bowls are so slimy. My body is hurting when I'm going to sleep. Hopefully you're able to fall asleep, Haley. I thought you were already asleep by now. You've got 36 likes. Hey, how about that? How about them apples? Look at all those chickens. Pterodactyl, you're not on Instagram? I feel like you fit a description of Instagram more than YouTube. I feel like most people around our age are on Instagram. Yo, Jordan Slow, yo. That might be my name. That might be my nickname. It's like they call Speed. They might call me Slow. Because I read the comments slow. Instagram, people with Snapchat. Love you, Haley. Tegan. I'm almost done with dishes and you join. Man, oh man. Tegan, let me know if you like the sound of the dishes. Maybe I'll do a boring stream on purpose. Doing dishes for 1 hour. But first, I need to make a patty melt from Whataburger. We got a patty melt at home, the mom says. Randomly started choking on my order for no reason. It be like that sometimes, alien. It be like that. Oh man. Okay, folks. That's the last dish. It is kind of wild. How long did it take me to just do 5 dishes? Way too long. That's long. Okay. The gloves are off, God. God has taken my bird and my bush. God is a mean kid. Magnifying glass. Smite me, almighty smiter. I'm not much for blaspheming, but that last one made me laugh. Okay, always I don't bully anyone. Yeah, right. Just Jordan, cause he you trying to get put on timeout, Faith? You're calling me, and you put uppercase unk too. I have a lot of spare time right now, so I'm on social media a lot right now. I'm either doing that or writing, reading, or doing artwork. We're in the middle pipe. I got your chill. Faith. 12:22, 200 minutes. How many hours is that? Oh my God. Wait a minute. I've been live for how long until that's like 3 hours. I've been live for 3 hours. Actually trying to write a book? Same, pterodactyl. My book's about lust. It's not what I'm writing about on Wattpad though, Faith. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Shoot. Should I go for 4 hours? Should I read your Wattpad book on live? That's what I should do. I should actually start from the beginning. I need to figure out Annabelle, huh? I need to figure out when's the best time to read a K-pop story on the live stream. What time of day would you think? I probably don't need to. I don't think I would need a Korean demographic for that. Reese's. Come on, dog. Like, go to sleep. You don't have to get up early. Oh, wow, he actually laid his head down. What are my favorite songs? I've been listening to some independent artists, trying to study their technique, and then their songs get stuck in my head. But I suppose it's time to say goodbye. I have appreciated 9.5 hours. I should go to bed. I'll write an appointment in 9 hours to listen to Ride or Die by Evan. Is that another K-pop? Isn't that another cake pop? 1:24 a.m. right now? 12:24 for me. You're on East Coast time, alien guy. You have a funny profile picture. I need to... I feel like there's so many things I need to do. So many things, so little time. What's that about? What's that about? Sleeping is boring for you? Yeah, sleeping is a very simple thing. We just got to get you more tired. We just got to get you on the mothership. You know, it's a tad bit difficult for me to say goodbye. So how about all of you guys leave the chat, and then it says 0 at the top. And I love all of you. And this was pleasure. 3 hours is... I'm starting to feel 3 hours. You're not tired at all? That's probably because you're on your phone. Go sit in the dark in silence for 20 minutes. You might get a little tired. All right, Faith. Love ya. If you don't stop calling me Unc, you're gonna lose your moderation shit. Yeah, we all gotta go attempt some sleep. I'm gonna go try and read Faith's chapter. Hopefully that doesn't put me to sleep on my chair. And then maybe later I'll read it. Maybe tomorrow I'll read that on live stream. Let it not be forgotten when we fight the server run value for neither man nor beast. Yo, alien guy, where you get this stuff from? Alright, dog. W stream ? Alien guy. Love you, pterodactyl. Until next at the time. This is more like this is an L stream. L stream for long as heck. For 3 hours long stream. I gotta get a stream with gotta get 50 viewers. Then we gotta get 100 viewers. And then we gotta get 1,000. And then we gotta get 15,000. I'm just talking until you guys leave. Then we gotta get 97,000. Then we gotta get 200,000. Then we gotta get 400,000. Then we gotta get 1.35 million. Then we gotta get 4 million. And 4 million's a nice number. Don't let the MacBooks bite. Why you got your camera off? Because it's just so easy, much easier to read the comments. This is a great way to waste my time in a good way. Well, I justify this to myself by saying at least I'm getting watch time hours, which might help monetization later on. As ungrateful as it sounds, like I'll gain like 5 subscribers, 10 subscribers per live stream. It's gonna take a minute before I could get to 4,000 subscribers from where I'm at now, at that rate. So we need a little bit more exponential boom. You're scared of the dark? I know what that's like. Okay, yeah. See, I'm trying to end the story, but there's 4 people watching, Faith. Who, I guess you're one of them. Okay, alien guys, 2 of them. Okay, we lost one. You should turn your camera back on. I think I'll probably say bye with my camera off like this. It's kind of cool. You guys' eyes are adjusted to the dark now. All right. Going in T-minus 10, 9, 8. Why does my voice sound like that? 6. Wait, did I go from 8 to 6? 5, 4. Love y'all. 3, 2. I don't like K-pop. Maybe green beans. Because her doctor. What?